Have you ever heard the clap of thunder and wondered if it was something more? For countless generations, indigenous peoples across North America have looked to the skies and seen not just a storm, but a powerful, sacred being. The Thunderbird. This magnificent creature, a central figure in many tribal myths, is often linked to one of humanity's oldest and most universal stories, the Great Flood. Today, we journey into the heart of this ancient myth, exploring its deep symbolism of cleansing, renewal, and the enduring power of nature. Many of us are familiar with flood narratives from around the world, like the story of Noah's Ark or the Epic of Gilgamesh. But the Thunderbird and the Great Flood offers a unique and profound perspective. In these stories, the flood isn't just a punishment, it's a powerful act of purification. Imagine a world that has lost its way, where balance has been forgotten and respect for the natural world has faded. The waters rise, not out of anger, but as a necessary cleansing, washing away the old to make way for the new. The Thunderbird is the master of this cosmic reset. Described as a colossal bird, so large its wingspan can blot out the sun, it creates thunder with the beat of its wings, and summons lightning from its eyes. It is the agent of the storm, the bringer of the life-giving rain, but also the force that can unleash the deluge. In many traditions, the Thunderbird battles underwater spirits or serpents, representing the eternal struggle between the sky and the sea, between order and chaos. When the world below becomes corrupt, the Thunderbird might unleash the flood to restore harmony. One fascinating account from the Anisinea people tells of a time when the world was out of balance. The people had become disrespectful, and the great serpent of the underworld, Mishapeshu, threatened to drown everything. The Thunderbirds, protectors of the upper world, descended from the sky. A cataclysmic battle ensued, the sky turning black with their wings and the waters churning in a violent storm. The ensuing flood swept across the land, a terrifying yet purifying force. It was a visceral reminder that the world operates on a delicate balance, and when that balance is broken, nature has its own way of setting things right. This theme of purification is central. The floodwaters are not merely destructive, they are a baptism for the earth itself. Think of it like a forest fire. While terrifying in the moment, it clears away the old, overgrown underbrush, allowing sunlight to reach the forest floor and new life to sprout. The flood functions similarly in these myths. It scours the land, removing impurities and disharmony, preparing the world for a fresh start. The survivors of these floods are often those who have maintained their humility and respect for the spiritual and natural laws. The story isn't just about destruction. It's profoundly about rebirth. After the waters recede, the world is reborn. The air is cleaner, the land is fertile, and humanity is given a second chance. The Thunderbird, having unleashed the storm, often plays a role in this renewal. It might guide the survivors to new lands or teach them how to live in balance once more. This cyclical view of destruction and creation is a powerful lesson. It teaches that even in the face of immense catastrophe, there is always the promise of a new beginning. This narrative also connects to a global tapestry of flood legends, from the story of Manu in Hindu scriptures to Deucalion in Greek mythology. Cultos worldwide have recorded a memory of a great deed. The presence of the Thunderbird myth in North America adds another powerful voice to this global chorus. It suggests a shared human experience, a collective memory of a time when the world was remade by water. But what makes the Thunderbird version so unique is its emphasis on natural balance and the active role of a sacred, animal-like being in the process. So, what spiritual lessons can we draw from this today? The myth of the Thunderbird and the Great Flood is a timeless allegory for our own lives. We all face personal floods, times of chaos, loss, and upheaval, where it feels like everything is being washed away. These periods are incredibly difficult, but the myth reminds us that they can also be opportunities for profound cleansing and renewal. It asks us to consider what in our lives has become imbalanced, what old habits, beliefs, or attachments need to be washed away so that something new can grow. The story is a powerful call for humility. It teaches that we are not masters of the universe, but small parts of a vast, interconnected web of life. When we become arrogant and forget our place, we risk upsetting the natural and spiritual order. The thunderous arrival of the Thunderbird serves as a wake-up call, a dramatic reminder of the powers far greater than ourselves that govern the world. It urges us to live with respect for the earth, for each other, and for the sacred forces that surround us. Ultimately, the Thunderbird's role is one of restoring harmony. It is not an evil or malevolent entity. It is a guardian, a powerful force of nature that acts to correct imbalance. It embodies both the fierce, destructive power of the storm and the life-giving promise of the rain that follows. The Thunderbird represents the idea that true order is not static. It is a dynamic process of tension, release, and renewal. The flood, as terrifying as it is a part of this cosmic dance, a necessary step in the journey toward a more balanced and harmonious world. As we go about our modern lives, surrounded by technology and often disconnected from the natural world, the legend of the Thunderbird and the Great Flood feels more relevant than ever. It's a story that invites us to listen to the rumble of the distant storm, to the quiet wisdom of the earth, and to the deep, intuitive parts of ourselves that understand the timeless cycle of destruction and rebirth. It reminds us that even after the greatest storms, the sun will return, and the world will begin anew, cleansed and full of promise. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into myth and meaning. If you found this story as fascinating as I do, please hit that like button and subscribe for more explorations into the world's most powerful legends. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious.